had some good work. Felt like he's a good day to build off of, and it's good to be actually playing real football again. And so good day.
Obviously, you get a little bit more into how guys are playing on the offensive line, specifically once the pads come on. Just what do you see from Zion today?
Oh man, I mean he's living up to the bill right now. I mean it's first day of pads, but everything that we thought was really the player. So he's got a ton of raw talent that you can see he's already put a lot together. And honestly, this guy's the limit. He's very talented, and I'm excited to play next year.
Shawn mentioned to us the other day that one thing that he took away from Zion was just his confidence. Have you noticed that with him?
Yeah. He's calm. He's a calm, collected individual that he's smart as hell. There's really not a whole lot that I've seen where I'm like, he's just a calm, confident individual who loves playing ball. And, I'd say we're trying to deal with him. No, I mean it's good we're going against them out here. It's they're two phenomenal players. Played against Khalil for a number of years in Chicago, and again, the guy that lives up to the billing. I don't know what pick he was, but he was obviously he's lived up to all the hype, and excited to see it.
For the pass rushers that have been added in this division, how beneficial is it to go up against Mac?
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like everybody added, just like you said, added a ton of talent on the edge, and there's been some great acquisitions all across the division. And yeah, it definitely helps us go up against those two guys. Joey and Khalil have obviously made names themselves in the league for a number of years now, and it'll be beneficial for us.
Does it also help too that they kind of have two different pass rushing styles that you guys can go up against?
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of similarity between the two of them. Maybe their build's a little different. Joey might be a little taller, but they're both, I feel like they're both complete rushers. There's no it's not like they're speed guys or power guys. They can do it all. They can do it all. They're technicians. They're extremely, extremely detailed with their technique. And I think when you get guys like that who have all the talent in the world and who just work on their craft day in and day out, that's what makes them good.
Corey, I think
Justin's pretty consistent in terms of who he is and how he prepares, and I'm excited to see him this year. And I guess he is in the walkthroughs and out here in practice and everything. He's definitely in tune a little bit more with some of the suggestions that we've made, and he's making calls now, and he's making adjustments and stuff that maybe last year he was maybe a little hesitant to. So and he's just going to build and get better, man. I mean, he's another guy like him and Zion share a lot of similarities. Just calm, collected, confident. Obviously.
Can you speak on to some of those suggestions that he picked up on?
Yeah, I mean it's more like just working together. If he sees something, we're like, hey, don't hesitate to call that out and make the adjustment because we're in tune with it. So I'd say that's from an adjustment standpoint, that's something that he's shown in the first early few days of camp, and even in the off season, OTAs and stuff. That we're like, hey man, you see it, call it. Like we're good. We know as long as we're on the same page, we're good. Make the call.
Have you seen him become more of a vocal leader from this year compared to last year?
I feel like he's a guy where, and it's more of his attitude, and yeah, he says stuff. It's not like he doesn't, rally the team up and stuff, but his calm, again, like that sort of confidence where it doesn't need to be said a whole lot. You can just see it in his eyes where you're like, this guy's in the zone, and that's what he brings in and day out, where we're like, we all rally around him.
It seems like this time of year, every team's excited about its chances. Does it feel more legit here, just given the way the defense has been rebuilt?
Honestly, I feel confident. I felt confident last year. I felt like you got to look at different things that happened across the year last year, and it was first year, and everybody's learning. Justin was learning. I'm learning. Like, we're all learning, and now we can take that next step. Where, yeah, we definitely made some awesome acquisitions, like bringing in all these D linemen that, you know, I have a lot of respect for everybody that we brought in, and you know, across the board, you know, and for us, it's just now it's about us. You know, it's about diving into the playbook, diving into, you know, adjustments, and diving into little minute details in the game plan where we can now build off of the stuff that we built on last year, you know. So it does it feel different? Yeah, I mean, it should, you know, but overall I feel the same level of focus and attention and work. It's just we're in a different place, you know.
Speaking on some of those defensive linemen, specifically on the interior, we were talking about Austin Eckler a few days ago, and you said like bigger bodies. Is that the main takeaway from sort of the changes made to the interior of the defensive line, or is it a little more layered than that?
Yeah, I'd say it's a little more than that. I mean, we had some big guys last year. I mean, for us, it's like I've played against Sebastian and Austin, and both of those guys, you're like, I feel like they're a little bit unheralded. You know, that's kind of the name of the game for the inside guys, right? It's unless you're getting the sack total, you know, you don't hear the names. But for those two guys, when I saw that we signed them, I was like, man, these are awesome. You know, Sebastian's a phenomenal nose tackle, and he's definitely one of the best I've ever gone up against. So for us to get him and Austin, I mean, it's those are two huge pickups, and excited to see this year, his second year in the defense up Jerry too. And, you know, again, it's just about building instead of, you know, taking what we were last year and building on that.
What sort of progress have you seen from Trey and Storm?
Those guys, it's like they know what it is. Like, they know the battle, they know what they have to do. But I feel like our room is so tight that we're all working together, man. Like in the O-line, I don't know. I guess I've never played anything with O-line, but in the O-line, in the O-line world, it's, you know, it's all about cohesion. Like, you got to know what the guy next to you is thinking. You got to communicate. And if one of us can't succeed unless the guys playing next to you can, you know. So for us, it's all for those two guys. They've been battling their butts off, and they've been working all off season. I know that both of them have put in more work this off season than they have ever before. And you know, we just want the best five out there, but we know that we have a really good room where next man up, you know, we have all the confidence in the world. Yeah, I mean, it's flown by, but you know, I feel like every year it's just the same thing, man. You just got to go out there, prove to yourself you can play, prove to the league that you're still the same guy, prove on things that you didn't. And, I definitely feel a lot better than I thought I would, you know, when I was a rookie. But yeah, I'm excited and thankful for this opportunity.
The guardian caps that the linemen are wearing, how do you feel about those?
They're fine. I mean, I thought it was going to be a bigger deal than it was, but it's unbelievable.
Thought it was going to be heavier?
Yeah, I thought it was going to be heavier, but I really don't notice the difference. I guess I hit a couple, you know, got a couple headshots today and felt a little nicer, I guess. So that's, you know, maybe it'll do what there's in it.
Going back to the bigger body, both teams are setting up to keep the team more physical. How do you think the team is going to embrace that mentality?
Yeah, I mean, first day in pads, you can tell, and it's no different than what we've seen in the past from these guys. You know, we played against these guys that we picked up, and they're the same dudes, man. They're super talented, they're super strong, heavy hands, great with their technique, and that's the thing in Coach Taylor's defense is, you know, it's assignment, man. They're very smart. It's, you know, when we played them against the Rams and last year, you know, they're all, even though we were learning last year, it's a lot. It's a very complex defense, but the guys that we have obviously played in the system, but they're also very smart football players, and to be able to combine those two, the technique and the heaviness in the hands, you know, all of that with the intelligence, you know, it's fun.
Talking to Joe during those meetings, he mentioned something about Justin starting from like a football 202 standpoint from the last year, football 101.
Yeah.
And one example he brought up was using his hands more.
Yeah.
For you as a center, like how do you guys go about, you know, the mechanics of it in terms of using his cadence more, maybe trying to draw defenders outside? Like how much would you be part of that process?
Yeah, I think with us, and it was this way in Green Bay. You know, there are certain plays that we have in the offense that where given the specific play call, a different cadence is going to help. You know, and we had a few sprinkled in last year, but now that we're again like that football 202 platform that he's on right now, starting from he's able to, now we got this particular play where this cadence might be beneficial given the defense, given the look that we're going to get, given the motion, all this stuff that kind of comes into play, that he's now in tune with that, or he's kind of switching it up and stuff. And, he's getting better every day with that, and that helps us out a ton. If they don't know what snap count is on, it helps everybody out. So that's it's big. Yeah.
Thanks, Corey.
Cool. Thank you, Corey.